Coup. It's a big game in a tiny box all about secret identities, deduction, and deceit. In today's video, we're going to go through the top strategies for Coup, as well as the pros and cons and when to use these strategies. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first strategy is double bluffing. Let's say these are your players. You're an assassin and a captain. Well, you have decided that you're going to assassinate someone. And they say, no, I don't think you're an assassin. Well, instead of flipping over your assassin and proving that you are an assassin, you do a double bluff, meaning you go, dang it, and you take a life. Then it's their challenge, you are doing something and you're like, I'm going to assassinate you. And they go, wait, hold on. You tried to assassinate me earlier. You didn't have the assassin. What are the odds of that being an assassin? That would be so dumb. And then you go, reveal. So you assassinated them and you won the challenge. So an easy win right there with a fun double bluff. Now, pros of this is it's pretty easy to get someone completely out if you have an assassin, and it's pretty easy to trick them into challenging you. A con though is you have to take one of your lives, which makes the rest of the game a little bit more tricky. And because of that, I would recommend not lying and just take one token at a time. That way you don't have to worry about losing your assassin. When should you use this strategy? Well, this is just lucky enough that I had the assassin. This is seriously the best card to do this strategy on. You can do it with the Duke, but the Duke, I mean, it's powerful, but in comparison to the assassin is going to get you 2 kills instead of 1. The next strategy is more like a guideline, and that's Coup the weak. If you have enough tokens to Coup, if you've got one opponent that has 1 life left and one opponent that has 2 life left, take out the weak and kill them. Because now you only have 1 opponent to go after, and you don't have to worry about 2 people possibly coming after you. It's brutal, but honestly, it is strategically, it's one of the best ways to decide who to Coup is by targeting who's the strongest. If no one's lost a life and you have the tokens to Coup someone, you have to choose between them, you can look at their tokens and see, okay, this person has a ton of tokens, this person only has 2 tokens. You'd think I should go after the one with the big one because they're more powerful. Well, if you go after the one with the small tokens, they lose a life and they can't retaliate as easily. So it takes a few turns for them to get the tokens to be able to retaliate, and thus they may have forgotten how bitter they feel towards you. The third strategy, and this is a strategy that I learned just a few games ago that I actually learned was it's really good. And whether or not you have the ambassador, so in my case I have an assassin and a captain, use the ambassador power to get new cards. And so I love the assassin, I'm going to hold on to that. Captain though, depending on what stage in the game, may not be as useful, especially if all you need is 3 tokens to kill someone. You can claim to be an ambassador, take 2 cards from the top, look at them, and go, okay, which of these 3 cards do I want to keep? Also, if you didn't like those 2, you can do Ambassador again and look at the 2 and go, okay, which of these 3 do I want to keep? It's like, well, I need coins faster, so I'm gonna take that one. And so now you have the Duke. Whereas before we had a captain. So and a captain can take 2, and now I have a Duke, so I can take 3. So it's a really great strategy that not enough players take advantage of. So if you do, you're probably no one's gonna notice. Plus, people are less likely to challenge you for being an ambassador because it doesn't hurt them for you to be an ambassador. In comparison to a captain, for example, stealing 2 pieces can be hurtful. Assassinating people can be hurtful. But calling ambassador, not as hurtful. The pros of this strategy is you can do it without getting caught a lot easier than any other change, like I just barely mentioned. A con, however, is just like the risk of any other card, If you claim to be something and someone challenges you and you're not, then you're gonna lose a player. And that's always a risk whenever you're deceiving the other. Just a quick summary, we had the double bluffing strategy, where especially if you have an assassin, you can take out a person altogether. And then you've got the coup the weak, so targeting people who are weaker, maybe they have one card left, so you don't have to worry about them as an opponent anymore, or they have less tokens so they're not able to retaliate against you. And then you have the claim ambassador, which you can use to get the cards that you actually want, like that assassin, so you can do the double bluff. It's unlikely that people will challenge you for your ambassador move. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. And if you have any other strategies that you recommend players do, be sure to leave a comment below so other people can see it and so I can test it out for myself. These are the 3 that I like the most, but there are a ton out there, so definitely please share. And I hope you enjoy playing Coup as much as I do. Thanks again for watching and have fun.